Hello everyone, we are back. We're just wrapping up a few more things here. Let me see what the map says we need to go to. Let's see, Midgard, we cleared up the lock. Oh, Vanaheim. Vanaheim is a place we need to go. Vanaheim, then Alfheim. I believe it to be. Yeah, there's a location to the far, far south that only Freya could get access to. Or she is the only one who knew that magic. Atreus did not know that magic. Okay, so Vanaheim, yeah. All the way down here. All the way down here. What's going on over here? Oh.
To Vanaheim, then.
Sounded like Lady Sif managed to convince the old boar to shelter the Aesir refugees.
It was his idea.
Oh?
To foster peace among the Vanir and Aesir.
That's brilliant. Shifty bastard must be trying to prove he can out-diplomat me.
At least he's not convincing her to marry someone, like some other diplomats would.
A deservedly low blow, Your Majesty.
Anytime.
He takes it pretty well for being shit on conflict for that. He does take it pretty well. Alright, so our destination is here, and we're going to be trying to get up here.
Mimir, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Hildisvini told me about your visit to secure Hel's army, but was reluctant to elaborate when it came to negotiating with Hrasfelder.
Ah, yes. Well, I can see why he'd hold off on such a subject until he saw if we survived the battle.
Mira, what exactly did you promise the large bird?
Oh, nothing too horrifying. It's just that she'd like to retire.
Retire? Hel's eagle wants to retire?
Ah, but enough of that for now.
Okay, I guess.
Incoming left side!
I guess this one doesn't count with the axe. Zombies. Okay, so here is where we climb up. We need to get up to that rock. You know, I do hate that the dialogue does try to cut them off as soon as you get to the shores. I do kind of dislike that. I wish they would have done a little bit better where you're like, oh yeah, you gotta wander a certain distance. Yes, I'll go into the shore, not realizing.
What's that?
Don't you? What's that? That? You know exactly what that is. You're the only one who can open it. Open the door, open the door, open the door. Thank you. Supposedly, there's a lore marker in here and a chest that I have yet to acquire. Yes. This area we kind of blasted through relatively quick. Okay, okay. Just gotta find out how to get in there. How do I get in there? Oh, there's a hole on the other side. There's a hole, there's a hole, where there's a hole, there's a way. Ha ha. A hole is a hole is a hole. Oh, there was a well. That's something I've been looking for. How in the world? Okay, so there should be something up here supposedly. What? Oh, right here.
Good thing you learned the runes, brother.
Well, which is this one? Or the set of them. Okay. Cool. Well, we cleared that up. That should clear up most of this. Which means we just have to go to this destination and this one. And defeat the remnants of Asgard. Okay. Easy day. Ooh, I want to check my challenges. Goals, labors. For Sparta kick people. I don't even know how I managed to do that from time to time. Corrupted. Poison enemies. Shock enemies. Okay. I need a poison 4 more. Impaler. Huntsman. I only need... Okay. I need to find a tree to swing, and I need to find a way to poison enemies. Relic. Slam the ground, create an explosion. Okay. Cool. Done. We have poison. No, I think. I think? I think. Open it. Freedom.
Brother, I've heard my share of stories about your homeland, but I'd also heard that you once fought in a tournament.
I fought in many contests.
But this particular one, I heard you did battle with beasts, scoundrels, princesses, the undead, automatons, and history's greatest musician. That's not true, is it?
I would not speak of this.
Fair enough, brother.
Okay, so I actually looked up that specific interaction because this happened too many times here. Yeah, that is referring to a game that came out that had
Were you serious
Kratos in
before,
it.
Mimir? Grasfelger truly wishes to retire?
Let's hear this one.
Indeed. And don't ask me what she expects to do with her free time. I assure you there is no reassuring answer.
Can she even do that? Not be hell?
Apparently so. She just requires relief. Someone else to step in and become hell, as it were.
Not exactly an office many would wish to occupy.
Aye. Terrible weather, infinite hours, and the possibility of unleashing terrible mischief on the realms if they're careless. Or worse, if they aren't completely trustworthy.
But if she were to leave without a replacement,
Complete chaos, yes.
Well, I'm sorry I asked.
so who would replace her? I swear we had better not be thinking no. Angerboda is not fulfilling that job. Alright, folks. Angerboda, do not toy with me and say that Angerboda is going to be taking on that job. That would be cruel. Okay.
Freya, when Hildisvini went to Helheim, how did he not freeze to death?
A perk of the Jofer.
The boar-shifting warriors of Vanaheim, as wise in statecraft as they are deadly on the battlefield.
So they may shift into whatever form they like.
Sure, so long as the only two shapes they'd like to shift into are human and boar.
Looks like debris from Asgard didn't just fall in Midgard.
We will have to check all the realms.
Agreed.
That's fine by me. That's what we intend to do.
Enemy behind you, Kratos!
Careful, brother. You're covered in bifrost.
They're healing!
Left side, brother.
Okay.
Incoming back here!
Might get it. There we go.
The Alpha!
Well, if there's more of these Asgard fragments out there, the Einherjar will continue to be a nuisance for the realms.
Only if we do nothing. The realms will never heal if they remain.
How many more?
Only one way to find out.
Now we've started the mission for less remnants of Asgard. Okay. We'll add that one to the compass, and then that should clear out this entire realm. Alright. And now we go through Freya's camp. They're here.
Regarding security.
An equal force of Vanir?
Kratos,
An aim...
Freya, welcome back. Lemire,
Lady Sif. Freya. It speaks volumes seeing you here in person. The first of the Aesir to visit us in peace.
Really, Your Majesty?
It's the capacity of the Vanir's forgiveness that speaks volumes.
we know Asgard was more than Odin and his Einherjar. If they'll help us rebuild, they're more than welcome to stay.
Aesir and Vanir living together. I never thought it possible.
I imagine a severe lack of options for the Aesir helped ease things along.
Oh, Mimir. It has truly been a pleasure not listening to your prattling commentary for the last 100 winters.
Well, excuse me, milady.
100 winters of Mimir bleating at court? I think I'd rather be exiled.
Indeed. Ugh, the stories I have.
Really? Do tell.
Well, everything appears to be in order here, diplomacy administered, and all's well. Let's leave these two to their planning, shall we?
Well, I think those two are going to get along quite well. Just instant silence as that flimsy wooden door closes. How many more must I slaughter with my axe? Huntsman. So I gotta get 12 more. 12 more, and then it's into the Impaler, which is the spear. Oh hey, missed me. Haha. Not too much farther now. Maybe I should go back and clear out Midgard first. Oh, is it on the other side? Ah.
They are soldiers. They will always be loyal to him, alive or dead. It is a matter of honor.
Yes, they will continue to follow his orders and keep the realms under his thumb.
Not for long, they won't.
Alright, let's go to the map. Should we go to Midgard? Yeah, I think we should go to Midgard. Well, no. Midgard has that king. Alfheim. We're gonna go to Alfheim, finish clearing that out. It should only be those two remaining. So, we'll go get them done, and then we'll wrap up the video. So Vanaheim is in the 100%. Yeah, Jotunheim, Helheim, Vanaheim, Alfheim is next. Let's get ourselves over to a portal. Which way is faster? Yep, I was hoping it wasn't going to be this way, because this is a long way. Okay, drop down, Kratos. Here we go. Yay. Then I can probably forge out the labors, or finish out the labors offline. Would you guys be upset if I went and tried to finish off all of my labor tasks offline on like Muspelheim, on the longer runs? Would any of you really be upset by that? good back there? It's not that bad of a poison. Tell you what, we'll clear out Alfheim, and then when I wrap it up, as long as y'all are not upset by it, I will do my labors. I'll complete my labors in Vanaheim. Offline. Because, I mean, y'all don't really need to watch that. It's pretty simple how to do those, right? Right? Yeah, you agree. We. Yeet. I know it to be just over here.
Where? You may tell a story, if you wish.
Am I preferable to silence at last? A rare day. I'm touched. But since you mention it, there has been one on my mind of late. It goes back to my earliest days, when I had little more to do than observe the mortals who passed through our forest. One summer, a local laird of renowned eccentricity chose to sequester himself with a small coterie of kinsmen and followers. The aim of their woodland retreat was to achieve enlightenment through study and discipline. They took oaths to brook no distractions until they became wise men.
Distractions.
Aye, women, drink, mostly women. As you can imagine,
Buddhism?
things deteriorated quickly. By autumn, tempers were frayed and wisdom remained in short supply. One day, I watched as the laird and his brother took their hunt. There they found, at the banks of a river, a lady as fair as any they'd left behind. She pleads for their assistance for fear the currents would carry her off if she tried to cross. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on, the laird carries on hunting, and his brother quietly gnashes his teeth down to powder. Finally, the dam breaks. "Brother," he cries, "how could you do it after everything we've sacrificed? How could you break your vow like it was nothing, carrying that lass on your shoulders like you were a Shetland pony?" The laird just smiles. "Brother, I set that lass down across the river. 'Tis you that carries her still." Oh, I got a chuckle. A rare day indeed.
Why? That sounded a lot like the practice of Buddhism. A lot. Helheim, Muspelheim, Svartalfheim, Jotunheim, Alfheim. We want to travel all the way down here first. Then we return up to the Bellows, and we head over to the Burrows to see
I
what
look
it
forward
is.
to exploring Alfheim and not having to fight elves.
Oh? What makes you think that's an option?
They've united, haven't they? What possible reason would they have to attack us?
Sorry to say, but there are still plenty of elves out in the Barrens eager for conflict.
But why? Freyr united them. They fought together at Ragnarok.
For those who have spent their lives in combat, peace is not always an option.
I know I'm already past my time limit, but here we are. I went the wrong way.
Right side, brother!
Bifrost, above you! Use the shield strike!
Careful, brother! You're covered in Bifrost!
On your left! The Alpha!
Behind you, brother!
Got it.
I just had a thought. With Asgard destroyed, where will the Einherjar go?
Valhalla exists both inside and outside of Asgard. Who knows what became of it?
Aye. Suppose they'll have to find rest somewhere.
Now we've got our last one to go to. Here's the crack in the wall, and we just make it over to the portal, take a shortcut. Shorten it by a little while at least.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
New lore scroll to the prison.
Wait a bloody moment. Is that?
Thor's hammer. And his daughter.
Whoa.
I'll make
I
you
didn't
proud,
expect to
Dad.
see her here.
Well, good for her.
Yeah, I was so confused as to why it was pulling me into that. I thought she was out in the Forbidden Sands. Not here in the canyons. here we go. Okay.
Careful, brother. It's covered in Bifrost.
Okay. I did not expect
I'm
her-
glad we can help these Einherjar on their way, even if they hate us for it.
They do not need to spend their afterlife serving a cruel god any longer.
Agreed.
Stinger and Skirter. Or Circter. Yes, Sturker. Okay, cool. That should be the end of... Yeah, that is 100% completed. Alfheim. Niflheim. Muspelheim. This is where I will... Oh, maybe not, because there's something there. There's a lore out here, as well. And a remnant of Asgard. Okay, so maybe I won't. I will just continue recording these as I come along. So let's see. We've got Svartalfheim, Midgard, and Muspelheim remaining. Honestly, probably gonna go clear out Svartalfheim. I don't need anyone potentially messing up the homeland of my fallen friend. Alright, so thank you all for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oop, I didn't mean to hit that. Did I hit? If you guys did enjoy the video or enjoy the series as it's coming along, make sure to leave a like down below. As if you're coming across the channel more often, or if you guys are just enjoying the series, or you just found this some random Sunday, feel free to subscribe. If you guys do subscribe, I highly recommend you ring the bell so you're notified every single time that I upload. And while you're at it, I hope you join the Discord so you're notified whenever I decide to do live streams, because some of the games I feel aren't going to get as many views, I'm probably going to do them just straight live streams so that I can upload content a little bit more easily. These videos kind of work, but c'est la vie. I'm trying to get into a rhythm where I can upload regular content and try to get some editing in along with my daytime job. So I'll catch you all in the next video. See you later.
I swear that I'll be fine, yeah. Looking for a sign, yeah. Always in my mind, I've been losing track of time, and I miss when I was 9, yeah. Everything was fine, yeah. Think I'll be alright, I just need you by my side. But I swear that I'll be fine, yeah. Looking for a sign, yeah. Always in my mind, I've been